You should have cut out the foldable now so that you have one square. You're going to fold on this top solid line and make sure that you've cut on this dotted line so that you have two separate spaces to write on. Okay, you're going to glue that onto a sheet of paper. And before we fill that out, I want to look back at the activity or half sheet of paper that you were just given. It has to do with placing an order for fast food. How much food should I order? Combining like terms. So you can see in the first one they have 2 burgers plus 3 fries plus 1 burger plus 4 colas. Well, I can't order those all as one thing. I can't combine French fries and hamburgers. They're not the same. I can't combine French fries and cola or burgers and cola. But I can combine burgers with burgers. So you should have gotten for number 1 that you have a total of 1, 2 plus 1. That's 3, I'm sorry, I'm a terrible artist, burgers. You have 3 French fries and 4 sodas or colas. So now take a look at your answer for number 2. Pause the video and see if you need to make any adjustments. Okay, you should see that you have 2 glasses. You've got 2 ice cream cones here minus 1 ice cream cone there. If I were to put these together, I can combine glasses and glasses and ice cream cones and ice cream cones. So I have 1 glass plus 1 glass. That gives me 2 glasses. I have 2 ice cream cones minus 1 ice cream cone, which leaves me with just 1 ice cream cone. So your answer would be 2 glasses plus 1 ice cream cone. For number 3, we have 1 burger plus 3 colas minus fries plus 3 burgers plus 5 fries. So let's combine the things that are like terms, the things that are similar. We're going to combine burgers with burgers. So I have 1 burger plus 3 burgers. That gives me 4 burgers. I have 3 colas here. Nothing else to combine it with, so we just leave it as 3 colas. And then I have a negative French fry plus 5 French fries. Well, -1 plus 5 equals 4, so I am left with 4 French fries. Your final answer should be 4 hamburgers plus 3 colas plus 4 French fries. Okay, so now that we've kind of gotten the hang of like terms, things that are similar, let's fill out this foldable that has to do with like terms and unlike terms. So if we flip open like terms, we know that ice cream cone was the same as another ice cream cone. The same way that we know that x is the same as x, and x squared is the same as x squared. So I want you to write down some key words. These are similar or the same. That's what like terms are. They can be numbers, or they can be variables with the same power. So that's letters like X or Y or B. But in order for them to go together, we'd have to have like 3x plus 2x, which would be 5x. Or we'd have to have y squared plus 2y squared, which would give me 3y squareds. I have 3 x's, I have 2 x's. So if I were to write that all out, I'd have x plus x plus x plus x plus x, which is a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 x's. In this one, I have a y squared and then 2 more y squareds. So that's a total of 3 y squareds. I cannot combine x with y squared. They're not the same letter and they don't have the same power. We'll go over that a little bit more in just a minute. If you flip over unlike terms, we can draw an example of an ice cream cone. It's not the same as a cola. So ice cream cones are not the same as colas. Just the same as x is not the same as y, and x is not the same as x squared. This is x times x. This is 1x. Another way to look at this is that 2x is not the same as x squared. 2x simplifies to 2 times x, whereas x squared simplifies to x times x. 2x is not the same as x times x. So 2x is not the same as x squared. These are different types of variables or numbers. So again, it's different numbers or different variables or different powers. So again, we can't add 1 plus x. We cannot add x and y. We can't combine them together. And we cannot combine x and x squared. X squared and x is like trying to add colas and ice cream cones. They're just not the same thing. So now we're going to try a few examples of these. So below your foldable, which you should have glued now to the top, you will have examples. So for number 1, I want you to try to simplify this expression. 2x plus 3x minus 4y. Pause the video here and try it yourself. Okay, x and x, those are both the same kind of variable. If we flip back open our like terms, we can add x's together as long as they have the same power. So 2x plus 3x is 5x. We have nothing to combine the 4y with, so we just write down 4y. Box our answer, and that's our final answer. Please try this one. X squared plus 3x plus 4 minus 7x. We want to have our first step be that we rewrite the expression so that the similar terms or the like terms are next to each other. There's nothing else like x squared, so we just put down x squared. Plus a positive 3x. Do we have any other x's? Yeah, we have this negative 7x. So we write down negative 7x. And then we continue with our plus 4. So now we have all those accounted for. We've just rewrote the expression so that like terms are next to each other. It's then easy to add them together and see that it goes to x squared plus 3x minus 7x. That's actually a negative 4x plus 4. And that is as simplified as we can get. So let's try this one. 2x minus 4x plus x squared plus 3x squared. We already have are like terms written next to each other. 2x minus 4x is negative 2x, plus x squared plus 3x is 4x squared. X squared, we've got 1x squared there, 3x squared is there, 1 plus 3 is 4. And one final example. Please try pause the video and try it yourself. Okay, we need to rewrite this. Typically when we write expressions, we write the letters in alphabetical order, and when we have letters that are the same, like an x and an x squared, we write the higher power first. So we're going to rewrite this expression to be x squared. So we took care of the x squared. Alphabetical order, we're going to then do the x's next. We'll have plus 2x minus 4x. So those two terms are taken care of. 2xy and 3xy are then after the x's, plus 2xy plus 3xy. And we've now taken care of all the original terms. So now we can combine the ones that are similar. We only have 1x squared, so we're going to just leave that one there. We can combine 2x minus 4x and get negative 2x. And then we can combine 2xy plus 3xy. They both have xy. That makes them similar terms, or like terms. They are the same thing. They're both an xy. So 2 plus 3 is 5. Go ahead and try out the worksheet now, and we will go over some more questions and a lot more to do with this tomorrow in class.